We're actually going to do a hot seat. She was a little bit frustrated because people were coming to her site, but conversions were not happening. Hey, this is Alison, and today what we're gonna do is something a little bit different. I actually did a hot seat on a gal named Connie. She actually is in the 0 to 100K system and had some questions about how she'd set up her site and wanted some feedback from me. I thought it was so great that I actually took it from our private Facebook group and turned it in a video so that you can see it and see some of the suggestions that I made to her. And I hope that you can use some of these to help your site to be able to convert even more. Now, the platform we're using is called Shopify. And right as soon as I dive into it, I want to show you, this is the best part of it, a little bit of Brittany's story and tell you just how much she has earned from learning these same things, implementing it, and making it happen. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that social stuff, and get ready because today is a hot seat. Which leads us to Brittany's. She posted in the group yesterday about her husband got laid off of work because something happened with his back. You guys, she hit the 50 grand plan and sees all this education as such a blessing because now she can go on and help support her family when her husband is out of work. This is what we're talking about here, you guys. This is life-changing stuff. It's not depending on someone else, like giving you a job or telling you that you can work or you can't work.
Just being able to sustain yourself. The whole idea of teaching someone how to fish so they can take care of themselves forever.
From Miss Connie, she was brave enough to let us hot seat her site. So Connie has been in the group and she posted the other day that she was a little bit frustrated because people were coming to her site, but conversions were not happening. And so what we wanted to do is just put her in a hot seat and say, these are some of the things that we would suggest moving, tweaking, changing to help with higher conversions. There's two situations that I've seen happen in the group. One of them is you're working with an influencer and the influencer is not sending any traffic, like zero traffic. When that happens, it's usually a case that the influencer cannot sell very well, okay? So it's not you, it's the influencer. Go find a new influencer. Now, if the influencer is sending you a whole bunch of traffic and you can look in your analytics to see how much traffic they're sending you and you do not have any sales, then usually it's your site. The majority of the times, why things are converting or not converting, a lot of it's a number game. And so it can tell you where the problems are. Okay, so they promoted, it stopped here. No one came to the site. Great, that's the influencer's fault. Okay, people came to the site, but they didn't buy, then that's a landing page issue or an offer issue. And you can start working and tweaking and massaging that to be able to get your conversions up. And then Jared's gonna help me look at it too. So number one thing is, do you guys see her logo over here? It's small and it's to the left-hand side. Let me pull up like apple.com. Do you see how small their logo is? Yeah. If your logo is taking up, like I've seen some of you, love you, but your logos are too dang big, okay? If your logo is taking up like this whole space right here, you need to make it smaller. Your logo needs to be small. When people come to your site, remember it's not about you, it's about them. And if all they can see is, this is my name, they don't care. They want to know if your products are going to serve them. Make your logo small, move it to the left-hand side. I would simplify the logo just a little bit more. Well, let's see what Pottery Barn does. Okay, there's a small, smaller to the left. It's not like this big, huge thing right up front, right? And you can see right away what they're doing. Furniture, outdoor, bedding, home decor, stuff like that. So it's pretty easy to see right there. Okay, next thing. All right, I love this banner right here. Connie, high five. This banner is great. Christmas in July, free gift with every purchase. That is a great call to action. Nice job on that. I do think that the color, the red, sometimes can be tricky for people to read. Red and yellow kind of play games with your eyes. So I would switch that to either black or white, or the background something different, that red. And maybe it's just me. Do you have?
No, I agree. Anytime I see red or yellow writing, it's hard for my eyes to pick up, and it makes me have to really focus on the words. I'd change that too.
And maybe we just have old eyes.
Yeah, but maybe like she's matching up the logo a little bit and that kind of stuff. And red's the Christmassy color, but I'd still probably switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it, just so it's something that you can quickly glance at and be done with it.
Okay, then the next thing that I would change, this collection list right here, take off the collection list. Those words need to be changed. That is very standard for Shopify, and it makes your site look a little bit like it's not finished all the way.
Cookie cutter, like.
Yeah. So I would put a call to action here. Call to action could be like top selling products, new releases, top summer buys, or something like that, top summer picks. Or
something talks about the trendiness, whatever's trendy.
Yeah.
Or they're the popular hot stuff.
Yeah, make this a call to action. Collection list could be just Pinterest, right? Pinterest, you go and you collect stuff. You don't actually buy anything.
Maybe even tie it into your banner up there, like hot items for your Christmas in July type thing.
That's a good idea. Yeah, good. Okay, the next thing, all your pictures are standard size. Nice job. We've seen sites where pictures are small and then big and then horizontal, vertical. Like you need to have standard picture sizes.
It needs some symmetry.
Yeah, thank you.
The brain responds really well to symmetry.
Good.
It makes it calming. If it's all over the place, then it gets frustrating for your brain.
Perfect. Okay, then right here, our story. I would take off your story and I would just add it up here and say about page or our story or something like that. Your home page is prime real estate. If they want to get to know you, they can go to the about section. And actually, the about section is going to be more than likely your second highest visited page. Crazy, right? Because people want to get to know who they're buying from, who they're giving their hard-earned money to. They want to know. And so your about page is actually going to be probably your second highest visited page.
But I agree. Don't put it on this front page because it distracts them.
Mm-hmm.
If they want to look for it, they'll find it. If not, don't distract them with another button to push that takes them away from you selling something.
Yeah. Love the testimonials. If you guys get testimonials on there, testimonials are I don't know the stats off the top of my head, but it was very, very high in helping people encourage to buy products. If you can add a picture of them, that gives it more credibility. If you can add a picture versus just a quote. Let them know who this Kristen Skip is. Give Marge a face. But nice job in adding that.
Yeah, those are really good.
Okay, this join our mailing list right here. Get the latest news and exclusive promotional offers. No one is going to sign up for there except maybe your mom. Because it doesn't tell me how much you're going to email me. It doesn't tell me what promotional offers. So this would be a great place for you guys to do your freebies. So if the clothing, let's say you create something of, hey, let me send you the best products to fit your body type. And then you send them a free PDF that says, if you have a round body type, these clothing pieces are going to look the best on you. If you have an hourglass, these clothing pieces are going to look the best on you. Give them something first so that they'll want to give you their email. Good?
Agree. Totally agree with that. It's that OVO, that one-time offer where you're giving them some value and they're giving you their email in return, for sure.
Good. Okay, Wendy says pictures of the customer, not the product. So in the testimonial section, the picture of the customer. Yeah. Give this quote a face to it. And it just can be a little tiny face. It doesn't have to be this big, huge face that's massive, right? It just can be a little tiny circle of a face, just so that people can know that it is actually someone. Okay. And then the next thing, and this might be because of my desktop, but there seems to be, it is a little bit, but there's a lot of stuff here. So what I would do is I would simplify this and maybe do women, girls, accessories, Yeah. So it's not like long. One thing that I don't like about, I'll just say this about Pottery Barn, is they've got all of these things. I mean, there's just a lot, and then huge drop downs, right? Now they have a lot of
They got a lot of stuff though.
and so this works for them. But if you'll notice, like Apple, they don't have a ton, and they're not stacking on top of each other. So I would try and simplify what you've got going right up here. Let's see. And then another thing, your lifestyle pictures. So these look very generic, very very stockish, which I think they are. And it can be okay every once in a while, but if your whole page is stock photos, it doesn't have that nice comfort feel or nice branded feel. So if you can get someone to take pictures, and you can even, if you're like, oh my gosh, Alison, but creating all these pictures all the time can be kind of hard. Even if you have like a main picture up here that rotates through a couple of them, you might not have that product in stock, but just to give your brand a little bit more
good personal touch.
It will help out quite a bit. Wendy says, what if they don't want to give picture? Then don't use their quote. Or you can just put their quote maybe in the about section without a face. So you could have some with a face, some without a face. Most people are happy to give you their Facebook picture without a problem. Let's see, Cher, do you need to give people something for their review? No, Cher, actually, if you give something to someone in exchange for a review, that can be a very bad thing. But like what we do on, like for some of our products, we'll say, hey, we want to bribe you with a Laffy Taffy. We'd love if you left a review. We can't say, give us a 5-star review. Like don't ever ask for 5-star reviews. Just say, hey, we'd love if you gave us a review. And then we bribe, I think we have it in quotes, bribe you to, with sugar to leave a quote. But if you're like, hey, I'll pay you $50 if you go leave me a 5-star review, and that's not good business practices, and it's against FTC guidelines.
When you think about it, if you're serving them well enough to where they want to leave a review, you've already given them this great product, great service, great everything, and they're just showing their gratitude. So yeah, don't ever feel like you have to give them anything beyond awesome service.
Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of the overview to be able to help people feel more at home when they land on your site. Now, this is the next thing that I just want to go over real quick. I'm going to inspect it. So let me just show you what I did. So this is desktop version, right? And if you double click and you go to inspect, then it's going to show you mobile versions. Okay, so you can look, if you're on an iPhone, this is what it's going to look like. If you're on an iPad, that's what it's going to look like. If you are on an iPhone X, that's what it's going to look like. Okay, so I really like being able to double click and see what it looks like on your phone. Because if you go into your analytics, I'll say 99%. 99% guarantee that most people are shopping from the app. From your mobile, yeah. Okay, let's see. All right, so yeah, this, when you're on mobile, the very top part right here, you guys, is your gold mine. It's, you know how they say in real estate, location. Same with your website.
Yeah, it's even more important. So they don't have to do, they shouldn't have to do a swipe to find something intriguing.
Mm-hmm. So right here, collection list, have a call to action. If you've got a big picture up top, have a call to action that floats over it. You need to tell your people what you want them to do, because how do they know they're not going to a blog or to a collection of weird random stuff, right? You've got to tell them that it's a store and that they need to buy from you quickly. Okay, get their attention and get them to buy. Shop now, 48-hour sale, spring blowout, summer blowout, Christmas and July sale happening now. Use code blah, blah, blah. Okay, let them know that you're a store, right? If you want to blog, great, then do bloggy stuff. But in your store, your sole purpose is to get them to buy your product or sign up for your email list, right? So that you can keep marketing to them. Good. But yeah, Connie, you're doing really good. And then another thing you can take off is Powered by Shopify. Just do a quick Google search on that, and then it's gonna look a little bit more comfortable. Okay, Laura, I get free advanced copies of books from various authors, and when I leave a review on Amazon, I have to put that I received a free copy and that my review is left by choice. Laura, good. And kudos to that company for having you do that. Absolutely. Good. We want to make sure we are completely compliant with all FTC guidelines. Another thing, Instagram. You can pull your Instagram and have it sit at the bottom of your site. Actually, just put that on one of my sites the other day. So like right down here, you can see my Instagram pictures, which helps give your site a little bit more personality. Okay, I'm here, but Facebook keeps freezing up. Yay, Connie! Connie's in the house. Okay, Connie, I hope that helped. I'm proud of you for making this happen. You chose a good, solid, beautiful, clean theme. It's just some little tweaks that I think will help you convert better. So nice job.
It's a pretty site though. Doing a great job.
Yep. All right, I hope you liked that video and the information. You took notes so that you can implement it into your site so it can help you to convert even more and put that money in your pocket where it belongs. Now, if you're interested in joining the 0 to 100K system, there's going to be a link down below where you can watch the free masterclass where I teach you step by step how to set up your own online store without needing a Shark Tank idea. We saw on Connie's site that she was selling clothing. There's so many other things that you can sell out there that people are actually buying right now. And I want to show you how to do that. So click the link below and get started with that free masterclass today. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.